You doing good?
Mm.
Welcome to This Day Our Future. I'm Herb G. and Carroll. We will be acknowledging and encouraging. And remember, our children are our future. Again, our children are our future. Again, I want to thank our viewers. Um, you said next month will be
A full year.
a full year. Next month will be a full year. Okay, next month will be a full year. Okay. Um, so we got the shout outs we want to do.
Mhm.
And I'm going to talk about sports for a second, and we're going to go from there, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Herb. Our shout-outs for this week include the Dusty Rose Antique Mall, Cape Brevard Beautiful, the Academic Success Center, the Brevard Fire Department, the Housing Authority Maintenance Department, and Mr. Herbert Carroll for doing the work of God and starting this podcast.
I didn't know she was going to say that. She knew I didn't know I was going to say that. But thank you, Skylar. Hallelujah. Okay, what we're going to do today, I happened to run across something earlier this week, and I thought it's, it's, um, it's fitting since we got pet lovers here, and we all have sisters and brothers at this time of year. So what we're going to do, we're going to let Julie come here, and we're going to go over we're going to talk about pet. We got, I don't dislike animals at all. I don't dislike animals at all, but I'm not nearly the kind of animal pet lover they are. And I mean, I recall it being small. We had a little dog. My sister had a dog. Used to call him Chip. Yeah, Chip. And I wasn't fond of Chip, but he wasn't considered my dog anyway. So. But anyway, well then there was the other animal we had. Also, we had another Pomeranian as an adult. That's another story. But tell us about it. Go ahead, Julie.
Thank you, Mr. Herb. Well, as we all know, April 11th, that's this Saturday, is National Pet Day. And just a little history National Pet Day is celebrated every year on April 11th. It was founded back in 2006 by animal welfare advocate Colleen Page. The day serves two main purposes. First, celebrating companionship by encouraging pet owners to show extra appreciation for their joy for their for the animal friends for being into their lives. And for the second purpose is raising awareness, highlighting the importance of pet adoption and the millions of animals in shelters waiting to be forever in your forever home. While often associated with dogs and cats, the holiday actually celebrates all pets of all kinds, including birds, reptiles, fish, mammals like rabbits and guinea pigs. And also just want to shout out to my pet, Tampa. Before I moved here, I had a cute little dog named Tampa.
Tampa,
Yes. And
Tampa.
yeah, surprisingly, Tampa, Florida. We didn't even know we were going to move to Florida.
Go
We
ahead.
got Tampa, and then finally we found out we were moving to Florida, but we couldn't take her with us.
Aw.
So sadly, we gave her to another family member, and she had a lot of puppies, but that was a long time ago. Also, I just want to give a shout out to myself. I'm also a pet sitter. You can put your information at the end of this video or comment on the YouTube video if you want me to come babysit your pets at any time. Okay?
Self-advocacy,
So,
we love to see it.
advertising.
No.
Thank you.
Again, like I said earlier, uh, in the last 15 years, maybe. The last 15 years, maybe. What do we do? The last 15 years, maybe. I've been closer to a lot of people with animals,
Okay.
and pets.
Okay.
I guess you could be in a smaller city, and it's a lot of animal lovers out there, and people pay much, much money to groom them,
Mm-hmm.
to purchase them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I heard years ago that somebody left a dog a large amount of money. But anyway, somebody for that animal lovers, pet lovers. So
Thank you.
yeah.
No to Skylar.
Okay, we're gonna let's go. Now I said we're gonna talk about pets, and we're gonna also talk about what day is it coming up? Tomorrow?
It'll be National Siblings Day tomorrow on April 10th. And this holiday started right here in the US by Miss Claudia Everett in 1995. And this holiday celebrates the relationships of siblings. And real quick, I just want to shout out to my siblings, Dakota, Chayton, Darian, Valora, and Hannah.
Okay. Siblings. And most of us have siblings. There's some families where there's only one child. I know a couple people coming up, a couple guys actually, like I know a young lady right now, she's the only child herself. But a couple guys come up who they had no sisters and brothers, and they're just truly blessed. So, but most of them, they wish they had siblings, other family members. Of course, I came up in a family of 6 of us. And I won't say it was too many of us, but I don't remember one time. This is the truth. I remember one time I had 2 brothers, and we just a year apart. We were like in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, 10th, 12th grade. It's just the brothers, not the girls. The girls behind us. And not one time there was ever a fight. Some families, some of them really a physical fight. I've seen a couple brothers fighting. I couldn't believe it, but that's what they did. We of course had to break it all up, but so you're gonna have your disagreements, what you call conflict. You can't live without conflict. But you want to get to that point where it's gonna get physical, or even your words are important too. Because you can't take them back. Your brother, your sister, they're gonna forgive you eventually. But you can't take them back. So you gotta watch that. But your siblings are important. But as important is having at least one of them, not everyone, get to know the word and the will of the Lord. Because every family don't grow up with that foundation. So, and I'm saying this here because each one can teach one or more. It's important. But then again, when you get deeper into it, they talk about we're all being family anyway, sister and brother regardless. But it's important to show that kind of like love. So I don't know who came up with that Siblings Day. It's a great thing. We should think that way every day. Display love every day. But it's not happening. I recently, I don't want to talk about anything bad, but recently I saw on the news where children were harming their parents. And it's just a sad thing. It just bothered me to the core. How can a person, but like I say, if one don't know the Lord, sometimes they may be a form of addiction. I hate to say just anger alone, because the conflict going to show up in the world. You're going to have disagreements. But when you get to the point where you got to physical harm them, or take them out of here, it's just so sad. It's so sad, but it's happening. Several cases in the local news the last couple of months, where kids, children, go back and hurt the adults, and it's not just the poor ones either. It's sad. But so sad. So anyway, it's wait right there. That is my sister over there. I'm gonna bring her on shortly. But yeah, sibling, that's a great thing. Now I'm gonna talk about basketball for a few minutes. Orlando Magic is on the move again. Orlando Magic is on the move again. You can get into the season, and they're doing well over there. So I want to give a shout out to them. Me being the basketball thought process person I am, as well as baseball. The Final Four, which I talked about last week, is over with. A few surprises to some people. UCLA won, and as well as Michigan, and that was a little controversial in there. But they're all professionals. They always work their things out. And of course, over there in Georgia, they got the Masters going on over in Augusta, and I know a few people in the area there, and so that's going on also. So you got to keep the sports up front as well. So I had to speak about that for a minute. And last but not least, Little League, ongoing. I'm going to get there eventually. Like I said, I coached Little League baseball for 10 plus years, and I know the joy from it. I know the smiles. I know the joy, and it's one of the best feelings I had in my life. Working out with those young kids out there. So it's hard to get rid of that. Now, I guess we'll have to go to the LC here. Judy gonna go into our LC here.
Hi, Miss Julie.
Thank you. As a guest here at This Day Our Future, a child you know or Life Center Academy may receive a $500 gift card or donation. Also, Titusville City Council, Public Housing Authority, School Board, County Commissioner, and NAACP has monthly meetings.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Julie.
Well, it wouldn't be right if I didn't keep it going, huh? What you do, Skylar?
She knocked it out of the park.
She's not that far. She's not that far. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, we got to always talk about it. We can't forget about the LC here. The LC here is it's going to be ongoing. It's in every state, every county. I'm getting every state, every county has a LC here. They have a public housing. They have city council. They have school board as well as county commission meeting. They have them. So people, no matter what state you're in, go, listen, speak, do your part. I'll say it again. Go, listen, speak, do your part. Elsie here. As we help, we know about that. Everyone should. And we're going to wrap this up pretty soon here. And I must talk about the seeking, serving, sacrifice, and giving. I don't think she's going to make it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Seeking. Barbara, you going to be able to make it or not? You're not going to come? Okay, well, it's my sister Barbara. She said she was going to come on the program, but I guess she's not going to make it. I happen to have my sister Barbara here, but I guess she's not going to make it. Skylar, do we do it again?
Yeah.
We do it again? Okay. Seeking, serving, sacrificing, giving. For true success. That's true success. You can't have it without it. And Skylar, I think we did a good job.